I didn't really have any idea. I knew they were small, but I, had never heard of or dealt with, premature babies before, so we had really no idea.
But they told us too that it was, the first 24 hours, 48 hours are really important, and it's kind of touch and go from there.
The Regional Neonatal Intensive Care Unit, or NICU, at Marquette General Hospital is a specially designed nursery for babies who need a little extra help in getting a good start in life. It's a place full of love, support, and encouragement. While this may not be the beginning you've anticipated, you can take comfort in knowing that your baby will receive the best possible care in a warm and nurturing environment.
But they did really well. Sam, Sam was just, we were so grateful. We were so lucky that he even survived, because if Dr. Fry hadn't been there and the NICU staff, there's, the team, he wouldn't have made it, because he had to be resuscitated and he needed blood transfusions. And he did really well. But the NICU staff was wonderful. They were like a second family.
During pregnancy, if your doctor has determined that your delivery may be high risk, you may have an early admission to the Family Birthing Center at Marquette General. You can take comfort in knowing that a team of experts is readily available to provide care for you and your baby. If your baby will be delivered vaginally, our birthing suites will enable you to labor, deliver, and recover in the same room. Your support person can remain with you, and visiting hours are flexible. All of this, combined with an experienced and compassionate staff, will make the birth of your baby a warm and rewarding experience.
NICU stands for Neonatal Intensive Care Unit. Most people associate NICUs with the area of the hospital where the premature babies are taken care of, but a lot of people don't realize that even term babies can have some difficulty transitioning from being inside their mom to outside their mom.
Sometimes it's necessary to transport a premature or sick newborn to the Marquette General Neonatal Intensive Care Unit while mom recovers at her hometown hospital. When this happens, an expert neonatal team from Marquette General will be sent by ambulance to stabilize and safely transport your baby to the NICU.
One of the things that I think is extremely special about our unit is the fact that no matter what the weather is in the Upper Peninsula, we are always able to go out in our transport to pick babies up and bring them back to our hospital.
After the transfer, you'll have the opportunity to see your baby by video conference and to talk with the doctors and nurses who will be providing your baby's care.
Obviously there's an interruption in the bonding process that there would be with a full-term healthy baby, but we try and encourage them to be involved in the care as much as they can be. Lots of times that first involvement just entails the parents touching the baby.
We're like one family in the NICU. Not only do we have to take care of the baby, but we have to take care of the family as well. And we provide family-centered care, so we very much want the parents and the grandparents to participate in care.
Once you've recovered from delivery, you'll be able to visit your baby in the NICU as much and as often as you're able. Grandparents may also visit, but should check with the baby's nurse first to determine when would be the best time. If you're coming from out of the area, ask your social worker about staying at Beacon House, located just 2 blocks from the hospital.
The Beacon House is a place for families to stay free of charge. They try to do a community setting feeling over there, where they have a community TV room, a community kitchen area where everyone eats, because everyone over there has a family member or a loved one in the hospital.
Beacon House is a comfortable and convenient place for parents to stay while their baby is in the NICU. It is also available for mothers-to-be who will be delivering at Marquette General. In the NICU, your baby will be cared for by a neonatologist as well as neonatal nursing staff with experience and expertise in caring for babies like yours.
But it was also, kind of amazing to see, the nurses work with him and know exactly what he needed at what time, and just, wires and tubes and, going for tests all the time. That it was hard to watch, but then, like I said, we were so thankful that he was in good hands.
We have the nurses, the NICU nurses that are here. We have physical therapists, speech therapists, audiology that do hearing tests. Sometimes eye doctors will come in and do eye exams to make sure that the eyes are maturing correctly.
Babies in the NICU face a number of challenges in their first few days. A primary concern is the risk of infection. Before holding your newborn, you'll be shown how to wash your hands and arms with a mild antiseptic soap. Then you'll be given a clean hospital gown to wear over your street clothes. These are basic but necessary precautions that add an important layer of protection for your baby. Premature and sick newborns cannot tolerate excessive stimulation, including lights and noise. The NICU lighting is kept low and noise is reduced as much as possible. Parents are asked to speak softly and avoid taking flash photography.
I know late at night it was very peaceful. They had lullabies playing, and I guess that's something I'll kind of never forget.
When I walked in there, I had this impression of there was love in this room. Every nurse, you could just see the love they had for these babies.
At first, providing your baby with good nutrition may be a little different than you expected. In order to provide the nutrients needed for your baby to thrive, it may be necessary to use an IV or a feeding tube for a while. When your baby is strong enough to suck and swallow, breast or bottle feedings can begin. Nursing is encouraged, and if you choose to breastfeed, the NICU nurses can show you how to pump and store breast milk, which will be saved and fed to your baby. If you do not plan to breastfeed, your baby's doctor will recommend a formula. Regardless of the length of stay, the NICU staff and doctors will be preparing for your baby's homecoming. There are many things that you as parents will be getting ready for as well. This may include monitoring your baby's breathing, evaluating nutritional needs, learning infant CPR, bathing your newborn, and watching educational videos. Before going home, you'll be able to stay overnight with your baby in a private room in the NICU to make the transition from the unit to your home a little easier.
But everyone was really professional, and they knew what they were doing. So, we felt comfortable. And they explained everything they were doing and why they were doing, what they were doing, and kind of what we can expect. And there was a lot of support there.
The biggest thing for me was I could take my daughter's temperature and I could change my daughter's diaper and I could give her a bath, as opposed to when we went to another hospital, we were not allowed to do those things. So take advantage of those things, do as much as they let you to do.
The physician will determine when your baby is well enough to go home. A few days prior to the discharge date, parents will need to bring baby clothing appropriate for the weather conditions and an infant car seat that will be checked for position testing if ordered by the physician. The NICU staff will provide instructions on any specific care your baby may need, and in some cases, home health visits will be arranged to check on your baby's progress. You'll need to designate your baby's doctor so that follow-up appointments can be scheduled after you take your baby home. The more information you have, the better you'll be able to care for your newborn.
There we go, sweetheart.
Oh, I know, it's cold.
Well, all of our parents are special. All of our kids are special. We have a lot of visitors, oftentimes on a daily basis, multiple visitors where parents come back to Marquette General Hospital to provide us updates. So every single baby that has gone through here, I think of as my own.
Chips.
Those are chips.
Yeah, very good.
Where are the French fries?
And it's a lot of work at home over and beyond the normal child. But when you see the progress and how far he's come, it is so rewarding.
We're going to take your glasses again. Roll it, pat it.
We were at the hospital all the time. We lived a block away. We went to bed, got up, came back to the hospital. And you don't think about it, because those are your kids.
To try and be thankful, that your child's alive, first of all, and that you will be able to deal with whatever happens. I guess the important thing is that you have a baby, a beautiful baby, no matter what.